Hi there. We've all been using Zoom for a while, but it doesn't mean that we've all figured out all the tricks for making sure our audio and video are working correctly. So I just want to review those with you really quickly. When you are in a Zoom meeting, you can come down to your audio or video settings, and don't be confused. I have my microphone in Zoom muted for a moment so that the microphone that's recording for this video can work. It's not going to change any of the settings that I'm going to show you. Just pop that open and go to audio settings. When you do that, you will see that you have some options. One is to make sure your speakers are working so that you can hear the other person. So even though there's no one there talking yet, we can test that. If I click it, it plays those tunes. I can change the volume if I need to adjust that. Right now it's from my internal speakers, but if you are doing a Zoom session through a smart board or some other device that has other built-in speakers, this is where you would come and change the speakers that you want the information to play through. Now, what about testing the microphone? You can see as I talk, it's popping up there into the green. That's a good volume. If you have multiple microphones, you could adjust that as well, but mostly you just want to make sure that the input volume is set pretty well, and you could adjust that if you need to. But I have mine set to automatically adjust, and that's just fine. You can also scroll down a bit here. You can suppress some background noise. You can leave it on auto, which is the default, but if you really want to tweak it a little bit and say, let's get a good medium suppression of background noise, that's a thing you can certainly do in your audio settings. Now, let's come right over here to the left to video settings. And there you are. You can make sure that you're using the right camera, which we are. You can make sure you've got mirroring turned on so that print will show up in the right way when you show things. I would leave HD off. It's not going to make that much difference, and it is going to use up processing power and bandwidth. Do you want to touch up your appearance? Sure, why not? So I'm going to tweak that a little bit. Do I want to adjust for low light? Not here in my office, but if I'm in a room with low light, I would certainly do that as well. Down below, I pretty much leave things as they are. You can see that you can increase your gallery view to 49 people if you're in a large setting. I would usually keep it at 25 participants just because, again, reducing processing power and reducing some of the bandwidth needs. So there you go. Some basic settings to make sure that both your sound and your picture are looking good in Zoom.